Today, I become the Eagle Huntress. Or I just review this film and then get someone on the internet to bring me pizza.
That darn movie show.
Hey guys, how's it going? It's Clarice here with That Darn Movie Show, and today I wanted to talk about the documentary The Eagle Huntress, which you may have heard of because it does feature some narration from Daisy Ridley. So this documentary tells the story of Aishol-pan, who's a 13-year-old Mongolian girl who just wants to be like her dad and grow up to become an eagle hunter and attend the local Eagle Festival, which is an event which brings a lot of power and tradition to the area. Except there is only one problem. There has never been a female eagle hunter in her country before. And so I don't think it's a spoiler to say that she is successful in her pursuit and is a very badass, empowering little girl along the way. And I think it's a very beautiful and courageous story, and it's nice at this moment in time to be reminded that future generations will go out there and they will change the world for the better. However, and this film does come with a pretty big however, it does feel like the structuring of this documentary is totally bizarre. And I was trying to read more about it because I don't want to say something totally stupid right now, but it does feel like the director, Otto Bell, staged a lot of the material here. It feels like he just got all the participants around and sat them down and was like, right guys, we're just gonna improv a scene here, Aishol-pan, talk about how much you love eagles. Then Dad, can you talk about how much you love your daughter? So much of this documentary doesn't feel natural, to the point that they actually use explanatory radio announcements, which is a thing that does not happen in reality, only in movies. They'll turn on the radio just at the moment the announcer's like, it's 3 weeks until the big Eagle Festival. Unsurprisingly, a lot of the elder eagle hunters are not too keen on the idea of a woman joining their ranks, and so there's this great bit where they kind of interview all of them and they give all their ridiculous excuses like, women will get too cold, and that's all great. But this documentary leans so heavily on the idea that the entire community is against this, to the point that when she actually attends the Eagle Festival, the music's all tense and there's so many close-ups of men looking really suspicious. But if you actually take a step back and look at what's going on, I don't know if that idea is actually supported, because the community still allows her to compete, they still cheer her on, the judges give very fair scores to her, and I think as much as they really want to make this a female empowerment narrative, I think there is a point where you get where it's almost disrespecting the subjects, because I don't know, the Mongolian nomadic community has a very different attitude to gender than Western communities do, and I feel like this documentary is almost trying to apply Western misogyny to a different culture and not really understanding all the nuances of it. I don't know, maybe I'm being too harsh about this, because, you know, this documentary's gone out the way to just craft a really nice, simple, story of female empowerment, and I think it'd be great if lots of young women were able to see this and be inspired by it. There's even a Sia song at the end that's you can do anything. That's all great. But I feel like the problem is that this documentary's got a little too much of that dry, National Geographic approach to it to really attract that audience, while at the same time it's not really nuanced enough to be an anthropological study, so it's just kind of a nothingness at the end. But if you've had a chance to see The Eagle Huntress, I would love to know what you guys thought. You can let me know down in the comments below, or you can hit me up on Twitter, details down in the description box. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe so we can hang out and talk about movies. I'll see you guys soon. Bye!